Welcome back to the Blue Perspective Podcast, guys. Short message here, but before I get into that, I do want to mention we are monetized on this channel. Man, we are growing like crazy. I mean, very, very fast. So thank you guys. I appreciate you. I appreciate YouTube for monetizing us. Yeah, man, we're going to keep on growing. And so just catch more content coming out to you guys. And then also look at Rumble. I'm going to put some exclusive content for Rumble as far as just different things. And also YouTube as well. So just look out for both. So let's get right into the short message. Okay, guys, so we are diving into Alexander the Great. He was a king of ancient Greek. He conquered a lot of kingdoms. He was just a great leader in his time. If you don't know about him, just go look him up. Do your own research type of thing. But we're really going to just dive into 3 wishes that he had on his deathbed. He had 3 famous wishes, all right, that people do not talk about now, but it was well talked about throughout different generations before or after his time. So I'm going to just dive right into it. When his servants asked him what is that he wanted them to do when he passed away, he said he had 3 wishes. My first wish, I'd like all the best doctors to be carrying my casket to my grave when I die. He said the second wish, I want all the wealth that I gain in my life to be put together in a trail from my home all the way to my grave. And then the servant said, okay, what's the third wish? And this is where it's like, dang, this is where it gets deep. When the doctors are carrying me to my grave, I want the caskets to be open and my hands to stick out. I'd like the world to know that no matter how great the doctors that are next to you, they couldn't save you from death. And then he continues to say, and I want the world to know, no matter how much wealth you earn in this world, you cannot take it to the next one. And I want the world to see my hands are empty. I was born in this world empty-handed, and when I leave this world, I leave here empty-handed. Now, that's some powerful stuff. To just like gather around, like he had such a message. Like he was such a leader that he led with a message before he died. And it carried on generation to generation. And obviously this generation really hasn't seen it. I mean, I haven't seen it, or nobody's ever taught me the wise words of Alexander the Great and his 3 wishes. So I really wanted to put that out there and actually relate it to the Bible in per se. Like God mentions this in the Bible. I mean, if you look at Psalms 49, passage 5, so it says, there is no seed to fear when times of trouble come, when enemies are surrounding me. They trust in their wealth and boast of great riches. Yet they cannot redeem themselves from death by paying a ransom to God. Redemption does not come so easily, for no one can ever pay enough to live forever and never see the grave. Those who are wise must finally die, just like the foolish and senseless leaving all their wealth behind. The grave is their eternal home, where they will stay forever. They may name their estates after themselves, but they leave their wealth to others. They will not last long despite their riches. They will die like the animals. This is the fate of fools, though they will be remembered as being so wise. Like sheep, they are led to the grave, where death will be shepherd. In the morning, the godly will rule over them. Their bodies will rot in the grave, far from their grand estates. But as for me, God will redeem my life. He will snatch me from the power of death. So don't be dismayed when the wicked grow rich and their homes become ever more splendid. For when they die, they carry nothing with them. Their wealth will not follow them into the grave. In this life, they consider themselves fortunate, and the world loudly applauds to their success. But they will die like all others before them and never again see the light of day. People who boast of their wealth don't understand that they will die like the animals. So basically, they relate to each other. And, you know, in the word, it states right there. So with saying all of this, all the riches, all the materialistic stuff, it's just really dust. It means nothing. It's about who you are what you represent, and how you go about living your life. Because in the end, we all die. And where you stand is where you stand forever, type of thing. So like, if you're just going to be wicked, you're going to stay in a wicked spot. But if you open yourself to Jesus, if you open yourself to the word, if you open yourself to greatness, you'll end up seeing that the eternal life, the afterlife for eternal life, is much greater than this little world and this little amount of time that we have here. I mean, obviously, we won't be able to see it in this world, but eventually everyone ends up doing it. So that's just a short little message here. I appreciate you guys. Let's keep on growing, guys. I'm going to keep on doing a lot of these. I'm going to probably post like twice every week with short messages. And then I'm going to do political messages too. I think that's what I want to do. And then we'll carry on to what else segments we can do. But yeah, stay tuned for more content. And thank you guys so much.